Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining for our 30-day yoga challenge. Today is day 22, I believe. Amazing. Let's get started. Start in a standing position today. Let's rock from side to side. Up on the toes. Start getting the hips involved here. A little knee action. Morph it into some hip openers here to start out with. Trying to get our joints warmed up. Woo. And hands overhead, reaching tall. Woo. Hips to the left. Side bend. Through center, hips to the right. Through center, tiny little back bend. And forward fold, halfway down. And all the way back up. Ooh, hands overhead, reaching tall. And let's find our chair. Sitting down into our chair. And take a little chair twist. Left. And to the right. And all the way back up, hands overhead, reaching tall. Up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. Opening up to the right. Pulse it back. Through center, to the left. Pulsing with that back arm. Through center. And forward fold, halfway down. And drop it all the way. Woo. Rock it back and forth here a little bit. Begin to feel that opening of the lower back. Use the weight of your head and torso to help pull your spine straight. And when your hands touch, step it back. Down dog. Let's do a few pulses backwards. Pressing through the chest. Pressing that chest down toward the floor, hips high. And pedal the feet out. Whee! And through plank. Keep it high and tight. You can rock the plank back and forth a little bit. And return to down dog. Walk it all the way up. Woo. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Hips to the left. Ooh, a lot deeper. And hips to the right. Back to center. Forward fold, halfway down. Gazing forward. And we'll drop the hands, drop the head. Back and forth. Tiny little pulses, back and forth. Drop it down just a little bit more. While you're down here, take a step to the left, take a step to the right, and then we're down into our squat. There we go. Palms together. Elbows pressing into the knees. The inside of the knees. Take this from side to side as well. Get a little motion in here. And drop the hands. And head into crow if you've got that. And back up. Release. Walk the feet back together. Step it back. Down dog. Drop it to the knees. cat-cow. Oh yeah, there we go. Every day, cat-cow. And cross the ankles in the back, come to a seated position. And let's see where our butterfly is this morning. Rock it back and forth. Pressing the palms of the feet. Yes, the soles of the feet together. You can take your time here, do your foot massage, your toe flexibility exercise here, pressing on the arch. Give yourself a little massage. All those tendons in the bottom of the, right by the ankle. And I like to roll it forward and then roll it back. That feels good. Give your ankle a little different attention. And roll it up to the calves. Just a tiny little massage here. Roll it forward and roll it back. Thighs, roll forward and then roll it back. Feel that hip, the turn in the hip joint as you're manipulating your thighs. Sit up tall, grab your calves here, your shins, and stretch through. Chest nice and tall, opening up the chest. Feeling that nice release stretch in the inner thighs. Lean it forward and pulse. Pulse forward just a few times. Begin feeling that release in the lower back as well. And release, cross the ankles, and back up to your knees. Knees wide, toes together, down into child's pose. Let's see where our child is today. Pressing through the hands, making sure that our sit bones are getting as close to our heels as possible. Grab your block if you like. And relax for a few breaths here. As you're getting deeper into the pose, you can change the height of your block to accommodate the stretch. I feel like this would be better now. There we go. And release. Coming back up. Hands out. Back up on the knees. Curl those toes under. And we are up and down dog. Woo. Pressing through the chest. Lifting the hips high. Take that left foot out straight. And turn. Flip it if you like. And release. Step it out, step out. Woo. That right leg straight. Up. And turn. Flip it all the way if you like. And release. Pedal it out, pedal it out. The heels should be getting pretty close to the floor here at this point. And drop it to the knees. We're gonna get our pigeon in here. Take the right leg across, left leg goes back. Find the edge of your pigeon. Woo. Take it down to a sleepy pigeon if you like. Got that this morning. Find the edge of that. We're going to do 5 breaths here. And release. Coming back up to all fours. Slide that right leg back. Left leg comes forward. Straighten that back leg. Find your pigeon on the left. And drop it down. Sleeping pigeon. 5 breaths here. And release. Bring it back up to all fours. Ooh, quick cat count in between here. Cross the ankles in the back. Come to a seated position. Right leg in, left leg out. Let's lasso that left foot if you've got your strap handy. I just always kind of leave my strap and my block hanging out by my setup now. Just kind of use those randomly throughout. Right. Sit up nice and tall, turn the torso, and begin working your way down. Ideally, of course, we want to have a straight back as we're trimming with no rounding to it, but we do what we can. Two more breaths here. And release. Take a tiny quick butterfly in the center. Roll it from side to side. And right leg out, left leg in. Lasso the right foot. Ooh, sitting up tall. Release that tension in that kneecap. Goodness. Torso straight in line with the legs. And begin to pull yourself down. Two more breaths here. And release. Woo. Butterfly cleanser. Now we're going to take that right foot back into that heel just to set up our left foot. Bring the right foot across. Take your right hand behind for support. Left hand to the thigh. Chest nice and tall for a little twist here. Remember to keep that bottom leg activated. The straight left leg, nice and activated, stretched, flexed. Flex the bottom of the foot. And eventually what we want is the right foot to be completely flat on that side. So we got a little ways to go on this one too. Practice, practice, practice. Two more breaths here. And release, unwind. Ooh, butterfly. Rock it back and forth. And right leg extend, left leg in. Now we're going to take that knee up and the foot over. Left hand behind for support. Right hand to the thigh. And twist to the left. Chest nice and tall. Breathing deep into the belly. Two more breaths here. And release, unwind. Butterfly. Just a quick little butterfly cleanser and check in and see how those inner thighs are doing. You should be able to get those feet close in, super close in at this point. Just be nice and loose. And release the legs all the way out. Let's come down to our backs. We're gonna get into our bridge here. Oh, take those knees to the right. Take those knees to the left. Knees to the right. Knees to the left. Shift a few times. Bring your knees in and roll from side to side. Nice little back massage. Free back massage. And drop the feet. Anchor through the heels. Roll the shoulders under and pop up into our bridge. You've got a block. You can put the block here to help you. Or just use it as a staging point to help you get up a little bit farther into the pose. Take it all the way up. Use your hands to help support those hips. You can do a little bit of both. Pressing through the heels is the most important part, and supporting through the elbows, the back of the arms, the tricep area. Pressing through those heels. And release all the way down. Ooh. Yeah, nice. Let's take our twist lying down as well. Right leg super long, stretch and point, engage that glute. Take that left knee across and the left arm straight out. If you like, you can use your right arm to help guide your left thigh down. Remember to keep pointing that bottom leg. And release. Coming through center, reverse the legs. Find your set point on your lower back. Left leg out straight. Right knee over and across. Straight out. Keep pointing that left leg. Engaging the glute. And release. Back to center. Find your set point with your sit bones on the back here, the back of your hips. Roll it from side to side. That feels good. Knees all the way to the right. Try to keep that left hip as low as possible. Might have to walk that left foot out. Drop that knee. Release the right leg. Give a little bit of motion here, some pulse. That left hip as close to the floor as possible. feel this in the quad on the left side, all the way up through the front of the stomach abs. And release to center, even it out a little bit, and drop those knees to the left. Walk that right foot out a little bit so that you get a deeper stretch in the quad. Trying to keep that right hip down. Increase the stretch along this axis right here. And release. Grab those knees, roll from side to side. And legs completely out. Woo. Hands overhead. Ooh, and then just let them fall where they like. Let your legs fall apart. Equalize your back so that you're completely pressed into the floor. And then relax. We'll take our 10 breaths here today. Close your eyes. Think of everything and nothing all at once. And begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Some movement back to your arms and legs. Let's come up into a seated position. Nice and easy. Come up really slow so you don't get dizzy. Neck roll. Both directions. A little bit of shoulder roll here. And reverse. And open your eyes. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me for day 22 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I'm assuming we're all going to be at Gobble Jogs at 7 a.m. So I'll just post a video later in the day and then see you on Friday morning, 7 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.